Hello and welcome, WTA Future Founders. We're excited to be able to speak with you right here and now. I would like to bid you a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're listening to this. My name is Derek Johnson. I'm here with my business partner here, Mr. Brian Rowley. And we're so excited to be able to provide you with some information you can use. We appreciate you and your commitment and your support. You obviously have heard us profess a vision that is set in a place and things are actually moving in a phenomenal way. You perhaps bought a phenomenal product already and moving forward to becoming that founder with us. That is that estate planning software, the ESP. You signed an NDA, non-disclosure agreement with us, and we sent you an MOU displaying and listing out all the things that we're promising to lay out in our agreement to work together. Now, we do indeed appreciate everything that you're doing, and we thought it best to be able to bring you this message so that you can know what's actually happening. And we are appreciative of your moving forward on things as you have, because it confirmed to us that what we have is as big as what we think that it actually is. Now, we want you to be able to get another sneak peek into this vision as it's becoming reality. But since it's been a few days for some, maybe a few weeks for others, since we've actually had some physical contact with you, we want to be able to give you that recap so you could be able to understand what's happening here, and probably also kind of give you another sub understanding of all that's being put into place this year. But before we do so, since most of you are probably only familiar with one of us, you may have more alliance with Mr. Brian Rowley, or you may have more alliance with me. We think that it's very important for you to get to know us both. So we want to kind of lay out a little bit about who we are, because we believe that we're going to have a bright future working together, and that we're going to be setting up income producing empires, changing lives all together. So you got to know us. We want to be able to have that in place there. So Brian, if you can throw up perfect. Awesome. So as you can see, we have a lot of things going in to play into work there with Wealth Transfer Alliance. Our tagline and how we're set in place here: no transfer, no wealth. We're offering all of you this golden ticket, and man, I'm telling you, you're going to love us.
You're going to love us.
There's no doubt. Next slide.
No doubt about it. And Derek, thank you for the introduction, and it's great to see you all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm flat out excited, and I know you are too. Thank you for your patience. It's not an easy endeavor to launch a company, but we are official. Everything's coming together. We're going to give you those updates in a second. But like Derek said, let's take a little time just to get to know one another.
For such a time as this, unity is big for both Brian and I, right? You have the setup of us together, parallel lives even. You may or may not be able to recognize it, but man, Brian and I are roughly the same exact age. He's my older brother.
That's right. Got him beat by 3 months. I tell him what to do. No, I'm just joking.
But he has a great dynamic in history and the background that you're about to see here in a moment about his about serving in leadership. Owned his own health agency, has 2 sons. They're there. I have 3 daughters. I run my own life insurance agency, and have done a lot in serving and working as it relates to leadership as well. So it's listed with Brian is our president founder, and I'm the CEO and founder. And our focus is to be shepherds, guiding and providing opportunities for our advocates and for our affiliates and our customers. Absolutely. All towards the success that is marked out for them. We want to make it an easy path to be able to get there with as less friction as possible. That's what shepherds do. That's what we want to make sure that we can be able to provide for you. So
I would like to take a little time here to interject a little bit more about who we are. And as Derek was saying and speaking about that path that we're on to guide and provide, to protect, as shepherds. And that's what we're here to do for you. And as Derek was saying, not just for you only, but for all of our clients. And to get to know, for those of you who don't know Derek and have more affiliation with me, let me introduce you or reintroduce to some Derek Johnson, who is our CEO and co-founder. So Derek has a former economic advisor to money managers and an agricultural economic consultant for the United States government under the USAID for 15 years. In 2003, he founded a financial firm to address middle America's need to help reveal the secrets of what every American should know to become tax advantaged. So those of you who know Derek, he has his own financial services company. Later, he teamed up with other professionals to support life insurance agents who served as guides for those who needed help on both professional and personal levels. And then Derek, something I love about him, because I too ran track and field in high school and played football, he continued to keep the balance of business and outreach by coaching track and field. He is a former D1 guy, Division I scholarship track athlete who entered coaching way back in 1989. So that's Derek's passion. That's more about Derek. He's a family man. You see what he has going on here in his business life, and as well as his personal life, and as well as his outreach to the community. A little bit about his educational background. So he's not just handsome, he's also smart. Derek has a bachelor's degree from the University of Maryland, and his bachelor's is in the science of economics. He started out there at Howard University right here in Washington, D.C., where he took 2 years in business administration. Then he transferred to U of M, and then got his bachelor's in the science of economics. So everybody, that's our CEO and co-founder, Derek Johnson. I'm going to let him tell you a little bit about me.
And while some of you may be more familiar with Brian, I'll reintroduce you to him. And those who are not, let me introduce you to Mr. Brian Rowley, our president and co-founder. And as it's set up here, as you'll see more and more about him as we go along here as well. He's loyal to God, family, and country. He's has a professional model that I'm in service, not sales. And it shows in everything that he goes after and he achieves. He's a retired U.S. Army officer with over 22 years of experience in service. And his last role was as a chief nurse. And you're going to see exactly how that falls right into the expertise of the things that we actually offer here as we go along. All of this stuff applies, which is just fantastic. We couldn't have placed this together better ourselves. After serving there for our country, he became involved in the financial service industry. He got involved in mortgage as a mortgage loan officer. I got involved in life insurance and health insurance, working tax-free retirement and safe annuities for individuals. In 2008, he founded his own financial service company, servicing countless families. Also, as a partner with his former agency, the company was acquired by Allstate. That's the company that he was working with on that side. I believe that was also in lines with some of the health dynamics that he was doing as well. He approaches life holistically, mind, body, and spirit. In his spare time, he provides community outreach as a college professor, a health coach, and he volunteers as well as a chaplain. This is Mr. Brian Rowley. But now let's look at the background of his education and his course of studies and things of that nature. Weston's Governor's University has his master's in leadership and management. Liberty University and seminary there. He has his master's of art in theological studies. For the Capella University, he has his graduate certificate in systematic counseling, Temple University. Now this guy right here, you know he has his degrees, man. That's right on there. He's hot on top of it, which is just awesome. And I love working with him in this regard. Temple University, there to he has there the Prevent T2 certificate in lifestyle coaching. Hampton University has his bachelor's in science. There's there as a registered nurse. And NIH, Institutes of Health. He has 1 unit of clinical pastoral education. And for the National Society of Leadership and Success inductees, he's an inductee there for that. This type of backing, I'm telling you, we're using all of this that we have together to forge things forward for your success. It's good to understand who is at the helm of what you're doing and what their background is. And hopefully this gives you a comfort to understand that we're going to not only just work with you through things, we're also going to work for you in other things as well.
Absolutely. Derek and I are very, very humble people. And it's only by the grace of God that we're able to do what we do. And we're grateful for the ability to do these things, but it's not about us, it's about you. And all of our experiences, as Derek mentioned, all of our personal experiences, all our professional experiences, they all dovetail together. And you'll see that here in a second, as Derek alluded to, of how we're able to bring products to the marketplace that's going to be so beneficial to you guys. You're going to love us. You're going to love it. You are our VIPs, our very important people. And so that's what we want to bring out here. We just wanted you to know a little bit more about who we were, but now it's more about you. So let's just go ahead, Derek, and move forward and tell them why we're so excited. Because it's time for you guys. You deserve so much more. And I love this screen here because it's beautiful, it's bright, it's just like you. You deserve more, and we're going to bring you more. We're going to bring you the best products with the best pay plan for the best people. So as we move forward here, why is WTA? Why? Why do we call this a golden opportunity? Because you can do it, and we're making it easy for the masses. We're trying to bring services and products that do not require any licensing. Some will, but right now, these do not. And we take pride in our VIPs. Who are our VIPs, you may ask? Well, I'm glad you asked. Our VIPs are our people, and that means you. Our products, we're going to bring you the best products for the best people, and we're going to give you the best pay. So those are our 3 VIPs, and we're going to keep that going forward. Another great thing, we're able to do all 50 states. That's right. We're headquartered right here in Maryland, as you can see there on our map. And our VIPs, we are united to bless the states. We are the United States of America, but our company, we're going to be united. Derek and I are going to be united. You and I, all of us, we're going to unite. We're going to bless the states. That's what we're going to do. So I'm going to transition over to my buddy Derek, and he's going to talk about our very innovative products, one of our VIPs, because niches make riches. And we're bringing you products that are going to be niche and fit right into the marketplace for such a time as this. So Derek, you let me know when you're ready for me to flip those slides.
Oh, go ahead and flip them. I'm ready. Listen, we're working B2C and B2B. You know, it's only the best for our VIPs. That's what we're doing, B2B and B2C. This is very unique to be able to address both in a sales and marketing environment. And we're offering both opportunities, both avenues, both streams of wealth and marketplaces to be able to help you to develop, grow what we call positive cash flow. Now, our B2C product is, or service, I should say, or both, is our estate planning software. It's a phenomenal service at a phenomenal price, which is going to provide you with phenomenal compensation. Now, we're going to get into that in a moment here. Now, our B2B is something that's laid out as our corporate benefits. And our corporate benefits are also very unique as Mr. Brian Rowley said, what did he say? Niches bring riches. Absolutely. And you're going to see that here in a moment. Now, we do have some coming soon dynamics that will come along in different phases as we develop and grow the company that we'll have add on this later, and that's our assurance services. And you'll hear about that as time goes on. But our foundational two that we have that we're starting out here with is our estate planning, B2C, and our corporate benefits are B2B that we have. So these are our very innovative products. And our first one is our estate planning software. Now, what's unique about it, so I want you to think about this for a second. You get a sales and marketing organization that's offering estate planning. Well, what is one thing that every WTA founder, advocate, and affiliate that they will have to account for in their estate plan? Their WTA business. Right. It just wraps up because that's part of their estate. This is gonna ramp things up for you guys in an incredible way and make some phenomenal opportunities appear as we go along. That's our estate planning.
And I just love the estate plan. Just love it. Go ahead, Derek.
Yeah, who's behind it? How is it set up and structured? Let's talk about that. Why don't you talk about that?
There we go. I love this particular product. Derek mentioned the estate plan and how it's going to just sweep all across the United States. Everybody need an estate plan, folks. We're all going to have to pass that wealth over at some point. And so who's behind it? You might be saying, well, where did this come from? You know, what are the inner workings? Did Brian and Derek make this product? Did they put it together? No, look at this. The Chief Technology Officer is the Honorable Dean Martin. He's the retired 31st State Treasurer of Arizona. He is currently the CTO and Chief Financial Officer behind the estate planning software. Here's a fun fact for you. He was the youngest ever elected to the office as the State Treasurer of Arizona. So very smart people, very intelligent. This is not their first rodeo. They have already tested this product for over a decade. They have thousands of clients currently using it. And you and I now have the opportunity to take it to the masses, already tried and true. All we got to do is get it into the hands of the people, let them protect themselves, and then you and I can make tremendous amount of money doing it. It's exciting. And look at this. Look at who else is behind it. The Chief Compliance Officer, Mr. Adam Studnicki. The thing I love about this gentleman here is his background, but also the fun fact. Adam, he is an economics graduate at Arizona State. So he understands money, just like my good friend Derek Johnson, our good friend Derek Johnson. He's an economics graduate from the University of Arizona State. But he also has his law degree. He's an attorney and he's a Harvard. So when you talk to people and they say, well, what kind of lawyers put this kind of do-it-yourself online opportunity together? Hey, listen, we got great people behind it. There's a Harvard University law degree attorney, but that's behind it. And here's a fun fact. He was in the same graduating class with President Barack Obama. So that's just a fun fact for you guys. So this technology is not only going to bring so much value to families all across this nation, but you can rest assured that you're doing the right thing. And it's all about doing the right thing. We're all about doing what's right for people. And you now have that opportunity to help people and make money. So Derek, that's who's behind this particular technology that we're bringing to the marketplace.
And we're offering for all of you to be able to participate and take control of it as well, and having that open on there. All right, so now our very innovative product number 2 is our corporate benefits. Now, this B2B corporate benefits is absolutely phenomenal in how it's structured. So I want you to take a moment to listen to what we're about to give you and watch, right? Just take a moment. You're watching the recording here, so you could be able to take your time to dive in, because I want you to understand the depth of what you're about to see. So let's go ahead and get into this, Brian, so they can take a listen.
Looking for ways to save on your payroll taxes? What if we told you that there's a way to utilize a tax saving strategy while offering your employees added benefit packages? Our solution, the Preventative Care Management Program, or PCMP, can help you lower payroll taxes and save an average of $650 per full-time employee annually. And the best part is there are no out-of-pocket costs for you. But that's not all. With PCMP, your employees can enjoy supplemental and wellness benefits without any out-of-pocket expenses. This can contribute to retaining employees and fostering a more supportive work environment. So how does it work? Basically, it merges two government aid programs, the 125 Cafeteria Plan and the CIMERP Self-Insured Medical Expense Reimbursement Plan, to give both employers and employees dollar-for-dollar reimbursements for their contributions to the 125 Cafeteria Plan. Sounds cool, right? Join us now and maximize your tax savings while enhancing employee retention and well-being.
That is an awesome product, Derek. And the thing that I love so much about this particular product that we have is no license, and it brings so much value to employees. See, folks, I did health insurance for 10 years, and we did millions of dollars. But the one thing I found out is there's got to be a service that can go to the employee that's going to help him or her with no out-of-pocket expense to them or to the employer. Let me go to the next slide and show you what I'm talking about. This particular product and service that we're bringing to the marketplace is valuable to both the employee and the employer because there's no net out-of-pocket cost for either one. Keep that in mind. Think about all the businesses out here, small, medium, large, that need benefits. And that's going to help the employer with retention, burnout, turnover. It's going to bring so much value to the employer. But on the other hand, it's going to really help the employee. Take a look at what we have there. With the preventive care management, we're talking about people with 10 employees minimum. So they got to have a minimum of 10 employees working at least 30 hours per week, and they have to have health insurance. So they already have to have a health insurance in place. It don't have to be through that company. They could be on their wife's or husband's or someone else's plan, but they have to have insurance in place. And look at the 12 benefits, and that's not the all-inclusive list. Those are just some of the snapshots of what the employee's going to have. And think about this, group term insurance. Can you imagine telling your employee that you're going to give them, and the employer, that you're giving that employee term life insurance? Anywhere between, you might be wondering, well, how much? Well, that depends. But we're talking maybe between 30 and 50,000, somewhere in that neighborhood, but it's not costing them anything. Critical illness. Think about cancer, heart attack, stroke, how big that is to be able to provide an employee that at no additional cost to the employee or the employer. I got to keep saying that because you're going to bring that kind of value to this corporation. They're going to love it, and you're going to love it. Short-term disability, that's a piece of the pie. Accident coverage. Accidents happen every day. People slip and fall. They're going to get cash directly to them to help offset bills if they have an accident. A Mayo Clinic wellness plan, personal health plan, substance abuse counseling. Think about alcohol, drugs, oxycodone, OxyContin, all those problems that exist in the marketplace, and we're bringing solutions. Marriage counseling. How many people go through ups and downs every day in their marriage? Lots of people do. But now they can have access to a counselor. When you think about employees having peace of mind, they don't bring that to work. And when they don't bring that to work, they're more productive. Diabetes counseling for all our diabetics out there. 24/7 telemedicine, where they can talk to a board-certified doctor, physician assistant, or nurse practitioner at a touch of a button. You see how much value we're giving? But it's not being given. It's not free. But trust me, there's no net out-of-pocket cost, and our professionals will take care of that for you. All you need to do is be able to make the introduction and then let our back-end third-party administrators handle all the heavy lifting for you. You don't need a health insurance license to market this. This is incredible. Then there's also health coaching and one of my favorites, weight loss, because here in the United States, as you know, we like to eat. So weight loss is a big deal. Also, we have a second plan, because some of you probably was wondering, well, listen, Brian, What about companies that have less than 10 employees? I know people that got 3, 4 employees. Well, we have something for you too as well. In this particular plan, no health insurance is required. So you might have been thinking, well, what about companies that don't offer health insurance? We got you covered, and you got the company covered. No health insurance required. And in this package, we're talking preventative health, group, whole life. Okay. Whole life insurance. On the other side, we're talking term life. With this plan, whole life. Substance abuse counseling, again, individual therapy, couples therapy, licensed dietitians, stress management, fitness sessions online where you get a personal coach working with you, virtual veterinarian for all you pet lovers and pet parents out there. Again, diabetes counseling, you got your telehealth as well. And so you can see all the different services in the wellness coaching. So this is incredible, and you are going to earn an incredible residual income. You set a company up, they get it put in place, and every month as that company continue to be blessed by these benefits, you are getting paid month after month after month for making a handshake. I can talk about this, as you can tell, on and on and on. Being a registered nurse, being in health insurance, I am passionate about this. And I'm so happy that we have it and we can give it to you. And we're going to pay you better than anybody out there. A lot of people are benefiting from this. There's people all over the country doing things like this. But Derek and I said, let's share the wealth. That's why we call Wealth Transfer Alliance. Our goal is to share as much as the profits with you so you can call this place home for as long as God willing for it to be. So Derek, I'm going to turn it back over to you.
Fantastic. You know, when you look at this program, or at least when I look at it, I never in my 37 years of marketing have I ever had the opportunity like this. I mean, think about it. You can go ahead and click here, Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
In this scenario, with, you know, in looking at this, who wins? Well, you win. You got cross-selling potential, unlimited marketing potential, huge residual incomes. You know, the employee wins. They get all those benefits and it costs them nothing, and it doesn't have any ill effect on their take-home pay. Everything remains the same on their take-home pay. They just get these benefits for themselves, by the way, and a large portion of them for their entire household. The employer wins. Why? Because they lower their payroll taxes almost and claims. It's almost like they get paid for doing this. They get to keep more of their money. Sometimes it's not what you make, it's what you keep. And they're more productive employees and improving their hiring and retention dynamics that are there as an employer. And the government wins because this is a government approved and promoted program. And it was all put into place to develop and encourage a healthier economy, more stable tax wage base, and to have greater access to health care. See, I've never seen or had the opportunity to participate in an offering of something that is highly valued like this, where the government's approved and promoted it. It's free for the user and their entire household. It pays the company for offering, and then you and I can get paid a lifetime residual income for as long as their customers. This, my friends, is the opportunity of a great wealth transfer.
Absolutely.
You know, and now that we've given you guys kind of who we are so that you can grab it, and we've given you the kind of what is being developed and put into place, let me now give you an update on some of the glue, some of the accomplishments that have happened. Wealth Transfer Alliance, I'm going to list them out for you. Wealth Transfer Alliance, LLC, is a registered company in good standing in the state of Maryland. We've established our bank accounts. We set up our office and phone services. We have now the ownership of a series of different URLs for all of the marketing dynamics that are being developed. We have completed our logo, trademarks, our favicons or favorite icon dynamics, and our color schemes are all set up. We've contracted with our our distributor rights with the owners of the EPS. We've contracted with two of the top third-party administrators for the B2B service that you just saw us lay out there for you. We have that lined up and set into place. We've contracted with our web designer, and phase one is days away from completion and release. We have contracted our database and compensation back office and app developer, and we have it set up for our overall tech vendors, kind of all set there right in place. And we've been through, and we're constantly going through training. We've been trained there to be able to market the service in place. In fact, we've offered the some of the products out as well successfully, which has been great as well. So that's the main 10 dynamics of development that's been happening behind the scenes there as we're going along. Now we have a few things that are coming about. I mentioned earlier about the launch of our pre-launch. We'll talk about that here in a moment because we're setting the pre-launch launch. The launch of our pre-launch, where advocates and affiliates are able to sign up, get trained, bank business, and build teams. We're setting up the timing here for the launch of our weekly training and update webinars, where we'll do this live, this recording that you listen to here live. We're setting up a very unique piece on our B2C service, where we're going to set up outside financing to help people to ease that decision, to make sure that they're in a position to protect their families and not have to drain their budget immediately. We are also in the process of working with a tech consultant that will possibly be kind of our project manager on the continuation and the completion of all the tech work. We did some work on that even yesterday with that. And we'll soon be signing our merchant account contracts in place there, which is in the development now that we have all those pieces together. So yes, you have now been able to look behind that curtain to see what was going on. Yes, we've been working hard to put this in place, because this golden opportunity is going to be unearthed. It's going to be displayed to you. It's going to be released to you. But we're mining it, and we're mining it. And as precious as gold is, we're mining it just the same to put it in place so that we can all be able to enjoy all that it brings this year. So, Brian, do you have any final words for us as we close things out here?
Well, I just want to say, I want to thank you, Derek Johnson, for all your hard work. You're a phenomenal CEO, and I am proud to be in business with you. I want to always thank God, give him honor and glory for this, making these opportunities possible.
Mm-hmm.
So that we can be not only a blessing to our families, but the blessing to many families that's going to participate in this opportunity as an affiliate or as an advocate.
Mm-hmm.
People can come on board. They may or may not want to build an organization. Maybe they just want to use this as a value-added service to what they're currently doing. Maybe they want to do it spare time, part-time, or full-time. But we have something for everyone. We have an incredible pay plan, folks. And we're going to go through all of that in greater detail at another date. But like I said, we're going to make sure we pay you for your personal production, your overrides, and as well as residual income and bonus pools. So there's 7 different ways to get paid. There's so much going on. And I'm grateful for every single person who decided to take that leap of faith and become a facilitator or founder with Wealth Transfer Alliance. Everything's in place. The website's being built. As Derek said, the merchant accounts are coming. We're going to keep you updated as things that come into development. But you can get out there now and start lining up companies if you know companies that may be interested, because there's a 30 to 60-day sales cycle with that. So go ahead and start getting companies in place and start thinking about who you want to bring on board with this incredible opportunity, as well as who could be potential customers, because that's what we have here. 3 different ways to get started. You can come in as an affiliate or an advocate. You can come in as a business builder, or you can come in and just get customers and be a customer. So it's easy as ABC, Derek. ABC. So I'm going to turn it back over to you, my friend. It's been a great call. We know we gave all of you a lot of information today. It's been a while since we updated you, so expect this call to go a little bit longer. Some calls will be a lot shorter because we're just going to give you the little nitty gritties and let you get about your day. But then some calls to our founders will have to be a little bit longer because we want you to be fully informed about every detail of what's going on with this company. We're transparent and we want you to be armed and ready. So with that being said, Derek, back over to you, my friend.
Wealth Transfer Alliance. No transfer, no wealth. You're going to love us. Listen, we look forward to seeing you guys at the top and not from the top. Have a great one.